Hey guys, Church ACB here. Growing up with the Pokemon anime holds a dear place to me, and so does its closest adaptation from the game side, Pokemon Yellow, as it is currently my favorite Pokemon game that I've played so far in the series. Our star this time around is Pikachu, which is Ash's first star as well, since we were supposed to get an Eevee from Professor Oak, but the rival, as I call in the game Gary, shoves us aside to claim it instead. Gary also battles us, and we get to see the strengths of Pikachu, as its main strength is on its speed to get the first attack in. After the battle, we also see a behavior of Pikachu disliking the idea of being placed inside a Pokeball, and it follows us instead for the journey ahead of becoming a Pokemon Master. I like this idea, showing that Pokemon doesn't need to be placed in Pokeballs, and having a companion we can share our experience alongside us. This can also present an opportunity for Pikachu to show their emotions towards us. Simply looking behind and interacting with it expresses different emotions on how well we do. I've always made it my goal for Pikachu to like me, so I condition a lot of love, keeping it healthy just like Ash did, as I want Pikachu to be a partner of mine forever. With having Pikachu, having one Pokemon isn't enough to get the job done, as we need to build a team that is able to deal with any challenges ahead. In many wild grasses, sea full of water, or in caves, there are many different types of Pokemon to catch. Just like in the anime with Ash, we are able to get all the 3 stars on our journey from people seeing us as a good trainer capable enough to raise them. From my own experience with playing Pokemon, this is the only game that allows us to have 3 stars given to us instead altogether in a single playthrough instead of getting them via trading. I've always loved these 3 stars, and they are essential alongside Pikachu to having the team I need. The last 2 Pokemon I chose on my team was Aber and Pidgey. Pidgeot has always been one of my favorites in the anime, and Aber being a psychic type Pokemon making it extremely helpful in many situations when it does evolve later. Just as we are building our team, Gary is also building his team to become the best, as his Eevee evolves depends on the outcome of 1 to 2 battles we have against him, and that in turn changes his other Pokemon in the team too, as we battle against them in many different cows as the game progresses on. We meet several trainers and NPCs that give us useful battle tips, rewards of items, and what we should expect on the way. Simply gathering further exploration from this adds value of gaining knowledge towards our goal of becoming a Pokemon Master. More cameos from the anime start appearing, as we already know Brock and Misty are gym trainers and won't tag alongside us for the rest of our journey, which I wish this was an idea put into the game, but Team Rocket does have Jesse and James appear to stop us from destroying Team Rocket's plans, and they still have the same Pokemon from the anime being Koffing, Ekans, and Meowth. The landscape is massive as we explore many different types of places and events in our journey, whether we are going through a fearsome cave like Mount Moon, catching different types of Pokemon in the Safari Zone, boarding the SS Anne, riding along our bicycle in the Cyclone Road, or surfing our Pokemon towards Cinnabar Island. It packs with different environments and trainers that showcases their Pokemon as we battle them to explore the variety they have to offer. With the 8 gym badges being a major requirement in the story, we can do them in any order between the 4th and 7th gym badges. Preferably I like to stick with the anime order on how Ash does it, but I've always thought this non-linear approach was an incredible idea, being able to replay the game again and doing things differently. In some of these gym badges, Pokemon do grow a lot stronger in level compared to the red and blue versions, so we must be aware of how we approach these gym battles with our Pokemon. Collecting Pokemon is one of the fulfillments that Professor Oak wishes us to do with the Pokédex, and doing so gives us really cool rewards along our journey from his assistance. Simply if we collect 10, 30, and 50 Pokemon respectively, then we will receive the rewards Flash, Item Finder, and Experience All. I've always liked these rewards as it prompts me to find and catch Pokemon as we go. Overall, Pokemon Yellow made a lot of anime references, which connects to me the most with the Pokemon games I've played so far. Seeing these references made me revisit the anime every now and then to watch my favorite moments in Ash's journey. If any of you guys have any experiences with Pokemon Yellow, feel free to share in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day.